Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Rage back with another video. Today we're checking out Chris Tyson situation is crazy. So this is Mrbeast's man, his right hand man's bro. He's in a little situation. I heard about this yesterday. I thought it was. People were saying it was fake though. It wasn't confirmed or something like that, or some random ass source on Twitter. But look, man, Jamari's got the video. He's gonna break it down. So I mean, he's saying it's crazy. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. I mean, I don't think I seen him in the last video with all the YouTubers, so maybe he just disappeared and now they're gonna expose him. Let's see if Mrbeast, maybe did he have any information about this? Is why maybe he kicked him out the video. But look, the Chris Tyson thing, I never really cared, to be honest. I mean, if you want to turn into a different gender, you can. I don't really care. It was none of my business, right? It doesn't affect my life. But I mean, I think there was a situation where he did leave his wife and kids. I mean, it's a little crazy. I don't know about that. I don't know if that's true or not. But anyways, if you want to be your true self, do it, man. But look, let's check this out. I don't know the full context, so hopefully Jamari will explain.
So recently, Mrbeast became the most...
Oh shoot, my headphones. Alright, oops.
So recently, Mrbeast became the most subscribed to person on the entire
Did he pass D-series?
platform. Year after year, he has consistently dropped some of the biggest videos on YouTube, and he's the type of guy that really prides himself on avoiding any sort of controversy around his name. And in
mean, he does. So, people be making controversies around his name for no reason. Like, they be complaining when he, like, makes money off his donation videos or whatever, you know?
It seems like he really just wants to have fun while helping people out and making these different big ideas of his come to life. But one controversial topic around him and his brand has been one of his best friends, Chris. Chris has been with Jimmy since the start of his days on YouTube and is actually one of his childhood friends. And over time, the audience came to know and love Chris like they do many of the other
I didn't know they were childhood friends. Okay, this is
people on the channel. Well, you might remember last year we talked about Chris in a highly controversial video posted by...
Why Chris will soon be an... Okay, I remember this video. I don't remember what happened, what Sunny V2 was talking about, but...
Sunny V2, and the main topic being discussed in this video was Chris becoming, well, Chris with a K, and transitioning from a man to a woman. Needless to say, the reception for this video was really all over the place. Over the years, people had come to know Chris as a married Christian family man, so many fans and critics alike did find his transition to be a little bit jarring, including Nick Merckx, who has been very vocal about it.
Nick Merckx, you should be ashamed of yourself, leaving behind your wife and child to play pretend. One day you'll wake up and realize what you've done. Okay, yeah, leaving behind your wife and child to play pretend, that is kind of crazy. I can't lie. I don't know, like, I don't know what, I don't know. He's got to explain the situation on why he changed, you know, but at the end of the day, it's none of my business too, so I don't want to get involved. Right, I don't have full context. One day you'll wake up and realize what you've done. So it seems like Nick Merckx is pretty cheesed about it. I don't know if I think he's more cheesed about the fact that I guess you're faking it, and then I don't know if he's faking it for views. I don't think Mrbeast's friend is faking it for views, but yeah, leaving behind your wife and child, I don't know. That seems a little crazy.
His opinions. Now, Mrbeast has made it beyond clear that Chris is his day one best friend, and
Chris isn't my nightmare. He's my best. Oh, okay, friend. Things are fine. Okay.
Will always support him, even expressing displeasure towards people who had bad things to say about Chris, and claiming that he is an amazing parent. Even till this day, it's like constantly a huge topic of discussion online, because not only is it such a hot topic in general, but he's also involved with the biggest...
Bro, no, like, you ever seen the reactions Flight be making when he be seeing Chris on the videos? I can't lie, it's funny, man. I know it's like transphobic or whatever, but it is funny.
YouTuber in the world.
I'm sorry.
And now Chris is once again being discussed, and it seems like their past is coming back to haunt them in the form of some strange tweets. Above that, there's also some more recent allegations.
Oh, he wasn't. Is this the... Okay, I don't know.
Chris having a Dr. Disrespect type of relationship with a fan. First, let's talk about this video.
Yeah, it wasn't Dr. Disrespect texting little girls on Twitch.
Oh, that recently...
Like, why would you text... Bro, fucking stupid.
Out and now went viral that shows old tweets from Chris back in the 2017 to 2018 range. This video immediately connects Chris with a person named Shadman, who is known for his explicit drawings online, and he apparently got
explicit drawings. What do you mean by that?
famous for depicting all kinds of disgusting things in these drawings, including underage individuals in these
Bro,
illustrations.
like, why would this guy... Wait, did he actually draw those things? Because that is crazy.
Doing vile things. Anyone who thinks this stuff is okay needs to be thrown under the jail with the likes of EDP. Basically,
Facts.
Weirdos use
EDP is not even in jail though. The man's like a free man. This guy's still running around the world and still on his pedo things, man. This guy's wild, yo.
art angle as a bypass to enjoy.
This man's probably living in some random forest right now.
Though the legality of it does still seem kind of vague to me. Well, basically, back in the day, Chris posted a ton about Shadman and even
No Beast Boy trap. Shad, you've changed. I don't know what that means.
Basically, back in the day,
Was this guy famous back in... I guess he's not. 'Cause I think Mrbeast started blowing up. I mean, I think around this time. I'm not sure, but maybe a little later. They're twins, so at that point, it's just... Okay,
Chris
I don't know what
posted
type of P-hub fantasization that this guy is on.
ton about Shadman and even
This is
Even
coming
had
from the
his-
guy who owns a Shad-based drawing and has it as a centerpiece in his living room. Okay.
his artwork.
Yeah, first of all, if you have a man's drawing of a guy doing explicit stuff as a centerpiece in your living room, something's already off with you, man. And this guy was replying to Mrbeast in this Twitter.
Up at his house in the background of an old Mrbeast video. He also posted
Bro, that makes me wonder, was Mrbeast a fucked up guy back in the day, fam?
several tweets about enjoying this type of artwork in
I wonder what
general.
Mrbeast's response is going to be to this, man. It's going to be interesting. I don't know if he's going to
You know,
either say, oh, he's not my man's no more because of this, or he's going to be like, there's a redemption arc. Or he's gonna force Chris Tyson to make an apology or something.
Suggestive post about various cartoon characters. And even though most of these posts are like 7 years old at this point, at the time he was still a 21-year-old man. And this isn't just like
Bro, you're
some
21 doing these type of posts, bro. You're ultimately down bad, bro.
racist stuff or something that there could be like more gray area on. Or you could say, oh, that was just like part of the times back then. This is some weird shit that he was interested
I don't know. 2017, I don't think that was part of the times, man. Maybe it was the transition. I'm not sure.
in to a massive extent. Like a grown
Man like me was in like grade 6, bro. That was when Golden State fucked up the Cavaliers that first year when fucking Kevin Durant went to the Warriors, man. Fuck Kevin Durant.
and hanging a picture on their wall of this nasty stuff takes quite a bit of premeditated thought. So obviously people already thought that that was very strange of him, but it's really nothing compared to this more damning allegation, where people are claiming to have exposed Chris for having an inappropriate relationship
Oh, this
with
was a whole month ago. This didn't even blow
13-year-old
up?
fan when he was 20 years old, and that this online communication continued for several years. Shout out to this man Prism, who is the first one to bring this to light. So there's this kid who goes by the nickname LavaGS online, and it seems like he was a massive Mrbeast fan back in the
How? Okay, I don't know if I'm reading that wrong, but okay.
day, and even got to work for Jimmy at some point in the past helping with his gaming channel. It seemed like over the years they developed several channels of communication, from Snapchat to Twitter messages, Discord DMs, and private gaming sessions. Which, let me just pause the video right there and say that I already have a problem with that. Unless someone is like your cousin or related to you in some way, there is absolutely no reason that a 20-year-old needs to be having all these different private conversations with someone who's in middle school. Like a
Nah, that's facts, bro. That's facts.
20-year-old should be out there
Like,
and
you can't even use co-workers as an excuse for that. Come on, bro. I'm not going into the workplace and playing video games with my manager who's fucking 30 years old or something.
enjoying their life, trying to do new things with people their age. And obviously, pretty much anyone with a platform online is going to have some fans who are kids. And so it's obviously the adult's responsibility to not be in like constant communication with them. It's really not
I
that
wonder what goes on in these guys' heads. Like, what are they thinking when they're doing this type of stuff, bro? Actually, I don't want to know, because they're probably thinking of some wild stuff. Never mind.
hard. Either way, he felt so comfortable with Chris, to the point that he was asking him about his addiction to adult cartoons.
Yo, this guy's... Wait, this is a bad way to hide here. This guy was exposing him back in 2019. What does that even say? Dank memes or something? Yo, nah, this guy was bringing up addiction to P addictions to what is it? To a 12-year-old, bro. Bro, that boy probably just started out doing that stuff, man. Holy, now that is crazy. Yo, he needs to be canceled. This guy's out here trying to actively ruin a 12-year-old kid's life, fam.
And they were having a lot of inappropriate
What? I posted some fire for you. This guy posted this publicly on Twitter, by the way. I mean, I'm guessing he didn't know he was gonna blow up, but still, bro. No, actually, this guy was working for Mrbeast already. That's how they already made the connection. Is this guy stupid, first of all? How did this guy get the @Chris by himself? How did he get the official one, fam? There's no other Chris's on the platform, but look. Yo!
On Twitter when Lava was only 14.
You don't even make those type of jokes, man. Even if it's a joke, even if it's not real, you don't make those type of jokes.
We are so close.
How do you not feel weird doing that?
Oh my god.
You're so close to our goal. Oh, one more, and this guy was the OnlyFans before the OnlyFans. Man was using Patreon.
One more Patreon, and I'm releasing my nudes. And this is the part I have a problem.
And you know his audience is very young, bro. That's the same thing. If it was like a Twitch streamer doing this shit, bro. You gotta start calling out these OnlyFans models, bro. They be doing the same thing low key.
But this isn't a group chat. This is literally just him and this other guy that he's been talking to and that he's friends with online.
Oh, it's not even a group chat. It's just him, bro.
Lava says, "I'm your first Patreon, big boy."
First of all, who's paying for Patreon? Like, what do you need Patreon for, fam? Like, at that point, bro, I just don't care to see it, man.
Shows that he donated some money. He donated like $1 or something. So it's not enough to meet the goal. And he says, "But not $5. Pathetic. Just kidding. Kissy face." I'll tell you what it means. It means that you're telling him that he needs to donate $5 so you can release your or whatever. He says, "Wait till my Twitch revenue comes in, winky face." And of course,
bro, it's a disgusting ass conversation that I'm seeing right now in my eyes.
Continues. He says, "Check again," and he tags you, I think. At least that must be you, or he's tagging you.
Keep in mind, this guy's 21, by the way. Talking about middle schooler, bro. I don't know any middle schoolers personally. I don't have any contact with him, bro. But this guy has full contact, bro. And this guy is 21. This guy is third year probably in his college or university studies, man.
And of course he says, "I posted some fire news for you. Please no share." And this is someone that you're talking to that is 14 years old. That you know is 14. And at the end of the day,
doing this in the park, fam?
you cannot be talking about...
Why does he have such an echo there? Oh no, it's probably because of the roof. But why are you doing this in the park, bro? Like, quiet ass park, there's nobody there. You're talking about crazy allegations on there.
Topics like this with someone that is this young.
So at the very least, these two had a close enough relationship where Chris felt comfortable making these adult jokes towards him, and at the very worst, he's literally flirting with a 14-year-old on the timeline. But by the time Lava would turn 16, he would apparently even meet up with Chris at some
Nah, they linked up.
point. And he even talked about this extensively on like a Mrbeast Discord server. Now I do want to make it clear that this guy Prism who made this video spoke privately with this Lava guy. And Prism claims that Lava's statement is that nothing bad ever happened when they met up back in the day, and that basically their relationship never really got inappropriate. And as I'm editing this video...
Okay, but let's say that was true. That's still, the Twitter conversation still raises an eyebrow, you know what I mean?
So guys, Lava actually took to Twitter to make his own statement about the situation, where he says these videos are massive lies and twisting the truth. Ava never did anything wrong and just made a few edgy jokes.
Who's Ava? Oh, that might be Chris' new name. Okay.
I was never exploited or taken advantage of. Can you do me a favor and comment on these videos and tell them to stop spreading lies? The situation takes away from children who are actively being exploited every day online.
Okay, but you gotta call out his weird activities, Chris's weird activities back in the day. Did he change? We gotta know. He's gotta give us a response video, Chris Tyson. Or Ava, sorry, you gotta give us a response video.
I'm not a victim of anything being claimed in these videos, or at all. And keep in mind, that's after this morning, he removed all affiliation with Mrbeast from his Twitter page. And now we have yet another update where Keemstar has jumped into the picture.
Mrbeast connected me directly to Lava. Okay, so, I don't know what, I'm not gonna say that. I did not meet, but, yeah. I ran a Discord. I mean, edgy comments is still crazy. When you're 13 to a 20, bro, he's 7 years older than you, man.
Picture. He says that Mrbeast connected him with this guy Lava directly, and that Lava is denying all of these allegations, and now claiming that him and Chris...
So it seems like... I'm not gonna say Mrbeast is trying to cover it up right now, but it seems like... Or, I'm not gonna say Mrbeast paid him off. He didn't pay, but I don't... It might be true. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Maybe Lava did, maybe Maybe he's not trying to make this situation overly like blasted out into the public. Maybe he's scared right now for his life. Maybe it wasn't as serious as people are making it seem, but at the end of the day, the comments that were made, there's still, that's weird activities.
Did not have any sort of private interactions. And then when he went to meet up with Chris, that apparently his entire family and the Mrbeast crew were present. I ran Discord with Chris Tyson when I was 13, edgy, inappropriate jokes were said. That's it. So take with that what you will. And you guys already know, if there was going to be one person to defend Chris in this entire situation, it was going to be that fool Ethan is online.
What the fuck is this guy? Why is this guy? I don't know. This is my first time seeing this guy. Is this guy like a Chris Tyson glazer?
Last time we caught up with him was pretty much defending the sick people that they catch on predator poachers. So here he was trying to watch the video on stream where Chris got exposed for liking that very strange artwork.
God, I hate how this is formatted like a commentary video and it feels like it was edited by AI.
You still think this is a coincidence? The next
You and me, it felt like it was edited by AI. So what?
On January 25th, 2019,
It also sounds like it was written by fucking AI.
Jamman posted a picture of a character called Raptail.
What's the problem with that, bro? Everybody using AI at this point.
Oh yeah, from the rising of the
So the synopsis is Ava used to like. Stop skipping. No, because the synopsis of the video is Ava used to like
This guy
Shaq
didn't even watch the video.
in 2017. Don't watch that fucking dog shit video.
I mean, 2017, I mean, he was still popping. The man was an adult back then. He was 3 years into his adult life.
So bad. Such an awful and terribly formatted video. Literally the worst fucking YouTube video I've seen in a
This man is complaining about AI, but like, how many videos do we watch now that is AI generated?
long time.
So from the start, you can tell that this guy Ethan feels some sort of personal connection to the call out in that video. Just like the sheer amount of anger you can see pulsing through his very tired face. To me, it kind of tells
This man's moving his hair so much. He looks frustrated. He looks like he got 3 hours of sleep, bruh.
story of what his opinion is about to be. Yes, that video that he was watching, it wasn't like the best made video I've ever seen, but it's something that I would expect from kind of like a novice.
Oh no, okay,
comic.
you know what? I can't lie, yo. When someone titles their video, this video will make you hate Chris Tyson. Those are definitely one of those AI generated videos. You know what? My bad. I low-key agree with you on that one still. Like, those are the videos like, this video will make you love Ronaldo. Funniest, I mean, craziest, amazing moments, heartfelt moments, wholesome moments.
Commentary channel. And I do think it was very important for kind of kicking off this expose. But let's hear what Ethan thinks.
Literally just to be like, Mrbeast's friend 7 years ago, inappropriate tweets that were a really bad look. You're avoiding the video? That's the whole point. What am I avoiding?
The truth that it doesn't matter that it happened 7 years ago. This guy was into some absolutely diabolical
Yeah, no,
shit.
he was still 21. He's got a... I still think there's redemption, though. If you can... I'm not saying cook up a good response, but, like, if you can show that you've changed... Because at least those wasn't, like, it wasn't... Those comments were still crazy. They're inappropriate as hell, but... If you can somehow prove that you've changed or something, it might take some time, but there is still... I still see a redemption arc for you, my boy. I'm not gonna write you off. Alright, I shouldn't have said my boy, my bad. But I'm gonna say... I'm not gonna write you off immediately, but... Yo, right now, like, we might just have to throw you out the bin. Like, you're on the edge right now. You're playing a dangerous game.
Didn't like most of the internet at the time with Shadman? Yes. For some reason, yes.
So his excuse for this disgusting behavior is that apparently most of the internet, they were fucking with this nasty loser who was making these...
Oh, yeah, by the way, yeah, hold on. Hold on. He might not be on the edge. He might be damn near down, like he's hanging off the cliff right now. Hold on, I forgot about this whole thing. This guy is out here. First of all, this guy's a weirdo too for making those drawings. And number two, yeah, why this guy just exposed himself? No, didn't this guy just, unless he didn't draw those underage pictures, but like, yo, this guy's weird. First of all, for drawing explicit photos, like, that's his whole fame thing. This guy's covering up his face too, man. This guy thinks he's mysterious. I mean, he is mysterious, but I'm just saying, this guy knows he's messed up in the head. I know this guy looks like, you know, I'm not gonna say what he looks like, but anyways, yo, this guy Chris Tyson, that's a messed up situation too. Requesting drawings. First of all, you're already requesting crazy pictures, and then you're requesting them for an age below that is, bro, that is unthinkable. No one should ever think of doing that. That is wild, man. Yeah, I don't know how you create the redemption arc. I don't know, I don't know, man.
disgusting drawings. I mean, first of all, that just has to be a blatant lie. And to me, the shit he was into
What'd he say?
his excuse for this disgusting behavior is that apparently most of the internet, they were fucking with this nasty loser who was making these disgusting drawings. I mean, first of all, that just has to be a blatant lie. And to me, the shit he was into is just, like, inexcusable. I don't give a f. When it happened, he was already an adult man.
Yeah.
I don't need to see the whole thing. It's bad. It's a bad video.
And I think that he's claiming it's a bad video because politically it doesn't align perfectly with him.
I'm sorry. It was 7 years ago.
You know how many times this guy...
It doesn't matter if it was 7 years ago. Some people, they don't change, man. Some people, like, it was that might be the roots. That might be the start of it, and it might have branched off and grew up bigger. Now this guy might be actually doing crazy 69 god things.
We judge people for things that they did more than a decade ago just because they do not align with him politically. Like, that seems to be his whole shtick, is that if you're a conservative, because he's very obviously a big-time liberal, well, it's just f*** you. He's never going to give you the benefit of the doubt. He's going to take your words and misconstrue them. But oh, when it's someone who's on his side of history, well, he's going to ride with them to the very end.
I don't want to see it. It's irrelevant. That doesn't make it okay.
Bro, I
It's
haven't
not
heard the word irrelevant since, like, rice gum days.
relevant, though. Is that a gross thing to do? Is it unacceptable? Yeah. But, like, the anti-cancel culture warriors all of a sudden are like, wait, liking tweets from 7 years ago. Why are we even talking about Mrbeast's friend? Because she's Mrbeast's friend.
Yeah, and Mrbeast has the biggest platform literally in the entire world.
Since this time, Chris transitioned and is now Ava.
And that's fine, but it doesn't just absolve you of all the
Yeah.
nasty shit you were doing before you transitioned.
To give you an idea of how fucking long ago this was! Stop being defensive. You follow Chris on Twitter. Dude, this was a completely different time. I
Is
was
this
in
like
high
Chris's mans or something? Like, do they know each other?
school when this happened. I had no idea who fucking Mrbeast was, and neither did Mrbeast. He wasn't even around. What are you saying?
I think that the point they're trying to make is that every single time this type of topic comes up, whether it's someone actually like trying to talk to someone who's
I mean,
underage,
look, not to say that the stuff he was doing at 21 was regular, but there are a lot of weird people out in this world, man, that are doing the exact same thing. They just don't have the fame, man. You just gotta watch out, bro. Like,
or just having this type of peculiar behavior.
and I know you might not think it's that common, but I'm pretty sure, bro. I can see it on some of these people, bro. I don't want to judge, but like, yo, some of these people be moving mad, weird.
You are literally rushing to defend the person who's just being absolutely disgusting.
Are you trying to cancel Mrbeast too? Because he had that in his living room? It was in Mrbeast's living room. Should he be canceled too? You can't ever
I mean,
defend...
he didn't purchase it. I don't know, but you got it. I don't know. I don't know if that's on Mrbeast, but if you have a picture of that in my room, I gotta question you at that point.
Mrbeast ever again. Don't ever defend him or watch him.
Yeah, Mrbeast doesn't have a bunch of old tweets linking him to this freak and suggesting that he was a massive fan of him. I guarantee you that if Jimmy was doing that shit back in the day, it would have been brought to light long
Yo,
ago.
that man, Mrbeast, would have been fried, bro. He would have been fried.
And his feet would have been held to the same fire.
It shows a bias. Towards what?
Towards creeps.
Do you want to keep acting like Mrbeast should be canceled forever or something?
This guy keeps bringing up Mrbeast. Like, come on, we're talking about Chris out here.
No one one time said Mrbeast should be canceled. You're the only one bringing him up at this point.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, everyone really just wants Chris to come out and explain.
Who is this guy,
why
by the way? I've never seen this guy in my life.
he was into
This guy a
that
Twitch
weird
streamer?
shit.
You should not be apologetic. I'm not apologetic. And now you're literally misgendering Chris.
He's probably more upset about
This guy's trying to find, bro, whenever someone calls him out, he's trying to find another way to call them out or something. He's like, oh, now you're misgendering them.
that than he is about the core matter here that Chris was on some weird shit. I mean, this guy's brain is so dense. It just
Can I have a
honestly
mullet,
starts
fam?
to make me a
Yo,
little...
let me know if you guys are a fan of mullets. I'm not sure about it, but and then again, that's gay as hell for me to be calling out other mans. I know one of my homies, bro, this guy's growing out a mullet. I told him straight up, yo, I don't know if I'm feeling it still, but I don't know. He has a girl and stuff like that. That's none of my business, you feel me? But, yeah. I never knew this many people in the world actually had mullets until I went to university, bro, on campus. And then there's hella white people. No offense, I'm just saying, yo, a lot of white people tend to have mullets compared to, like, I never seen an Asian man with a mullet, at least not in my eyes, man. Y'all gotta let me know if you seen an Asian man with a mullet. Or a brown guy, because I never seen a brown guy with a mullet, too.
little bit upset. Like, how can someone be so confident in this way of thinking and just be so wrong?
You're spelling it the way she changed it to, but you're misgendering her.
Yeah, like, bro, that's like not the point. We don't care. It's a damn Twitch chat. It's not the fucking government political statements, man.
So I think that shows that you have a pretty severe bias, actually. You actually have a bias that leads you outside of reality and away from logic. and
What does
truth.
that even mean?
Dude, it has to be one of the most ironic statements I've ever heard in my entire life.
Why are you being defensive? Well, you're just changing the complete conversation because you don't have anything to say.
Yeah, it's gotta be the most ironic video of all time. Listen, Ethan, get some help, bro.
Can't Jamari get a new room? Or maybe, bro, I'm just a new guy who watches his videos sometimes, so I don't know if this
Chris,
has been
we're
always.
gonna need some answers. Like, in my opinion, Mrbeast don't really need to say shit about this. But Chris, like, if you want to continue to...
I don't know. Wait, hold
listen,
on.
Ethan, get some help, bro. As for Chris, we're gonna need some answers.
Yeah, Chris, we're gonna need some answers.
Like, in my opinion, Mrbeast don't really need to say shit about this.
I don't know. He had a little connection to this. I mean, with the first of all, the painting, right? And then he also, Mrbeast had some type of knowledge if he sent the man to Drama Alert, dude. I don't know, but not a YouTube video response, but maybe like wait for Chris to respond and then see what happens after.
But Chris, like, if you want to continue to have a platform online, you need to explain yourself a little bit. Like, him just wiping his entire Twitter clean, it just does not look very good to me. But y'all let me know what you guys think down below. I will continue to keep y'all updated on this situation. As always, I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and
Yo, same thing, man. Let me know what you guys think about this little situation, bro. You think it could get worse from now on? He might get exposed for more stuff, or you think he's got the redemption arc, man? Let me know.